Good afternoon, my fellow freedom fighters, sons and daughters of liberty, info warriors of the world. Welcome to another segment of walking on the Youghiogheny River Trail. Yes, it's a new trail on film. I've walked this trail a lot in my 6 years, almost 6 years now of walking. And when I'm finished walking today's great 8-mile march with my fellow sons and daughters of liberty, leader of the Smithfield Sons and Daughters of Liberty, I'm going to be at 8,849 miles in 5.5 years. Soon to be 6. What?
Big rock face.
Yeah. I love this trail. I've been telling you guys about it every once in a while, but here we are, and this is a great subject that me and Josh are talking about. And by the way, Josh and I are both going to have our own YouTube talk show, and this is like our first debut basically, but we're gonna have guests and we won't be walking, we'll actually be in the studio. So look out, Alex Jones, Josh and Terry are coming at you. But anyways, we were talking, just discussing the great wall of propaganda that us info warriors face every day.
Lies.
Yeah, the 11 years of talk radio being a big obstacle. Like I've been saying, talk radio keeping American patriots divided and stupid for 11 years. But it's time. We are at war. The info war is in full scale now, my friends. We're out on the streets. We're out talking to everybody, and Josh and I came up with the idea to have Project Alamo, to talk to everybody you meet and just tell them to form their own family group and friends as a group to fall back in case there's a really bad emergency. But anyways, go ahead, Josh, talk about the wall of opposition that we face.
Oh yeah, just like with all the Republicans calling for gun control right now, you know, the top justice in the Supreme Court on the conservative side, Scalia, says, well, we're going to have some restrictive measures of gun control phased in. They think a majority of 9 can dictate the 330 million plus what is going to be and what's not going to be, how long you can live and when you're going to die through death panels. That's tyranny, folks. And like just with people talking about you know, Romney and Obama, if you don't vote for Romney, then that's a vote for Obama. Well, that's a load of garbage, because if you vote for Romney, you're voting for the same exact agenda that Obama is doing right now. It's called corporate fascism. If you look at it, it's centralizing all the wealth and securing it all at the top. And like, if you vote for Romney, you might as well be voting for the best vice president that Obama could ever have.
That's it, too. And I made the joke a couple videos ago about how they're on paper, Obama and Romney are basically Obama-Romney, or Ramabama. That's who's your daddy, Romney? You guys have the same daddy?
Obama. I like it.
But anyways, yeah, it just drives me crazy though. You know how Ron Paul's been the invisible man, the whole, I mean, and
they say a vote for Paul is a wasted vote, right?
Yeah, if you vote for Ron Paul, you're voting for Obama.
Because you can't let your voice shine through. It's got to be establishment this or establishment that. It's got to be left or right, which is just two wings, left or right wings of the same bird of prey. And Ron Paul is actually voicing your opinion, but they say whatever you do, you could vote for Gary Johnson, Libertarian Party, you could vote for Virgil Goode on the Constitutionalist Party as president, or you could vote for the Green Party candidate, or you could vote for the Republican or Democrat. But whatever you do, don't write in Ron Paul. Whatever you do, because that would be actually showing and voicing your own opinion.
It's just terrible, my friends. Like Josh began, we are in total tyranny. And like I was just talking to Josh, do you see any Obama signs? Who are the Republicans running against? Like, duh, hello. I mean, it's
the abomination.
Usually if this was a normal presidential election like in the old days, I'm sure you would see a sign for George Bush or whoever. But I mean, don't trust me, I'm not the kind of guy that would want to kiss George Bush and because of how bad Romney is. I mean, not Romney, Obama is.
Or arrest Jesse Ventura and throw him away for a long time because he's the biggest criminal that this country's ever had. And this is what the founder and leader the undemocratic leader, the centralized power leader of the Fayette County Tea Party Meetup for Patriots is doing. His name's David Schau, and he admits that he has a career in retirement in Department of Homeland Security. And he even said, quote, "I think we need a little bit of that TSA thing." So this is how we're being divided and conquered, through fraud.
Right. It's terrible, and that's what we were basically talking about. Not only do we have the mainstream media wall of propaganda, we have the talk radio wall that has divided us, and on the left it's just as bad. They divide us. I saw a book by, what's that guy's name? He's with Wallbanger all the time, Sean Hannity's on his, Alan Combs. I saw how it says how liberalism is right, how the left is right and the right is wrong. He came out, I was like, what? That's like, it's time to throw away the parties. Just like I said, just go to the bottom of this video, and as always, when you find my videos, there's a link to a blog that I did on my website. I call my website the Ben Franklin Printing Press. Go check it out. It's the name of the blog is called Romney is Arsenic and Obama is Cyanide. I choose freedom and Ron Paul, because like T-Mont says, the great freedom fighter, fellow info warrior from, I have no clue where he's from, but
Georgia.
Is that where he's from? Yeah, from Georgia. T-Mont says, it was never about Ron Paul. It was about freedom.
That's right.
And that's it, man. All you have to do is write Ron Paul's name in, and that's the real Tea Party. The real Tea Party, like the guys who were dressed up as Mohawk Indians walking on the Youghiogheny River Trail.
Not the DHS, no. Dave Schau Tea Party.
Right now, imagine he has Obama, and I have Romney, and we're gonna throw him over the top of this, right here, into the harbor. Yes. Goodbye, Obama. Goodbye, Romney. The real patriotic vote is to write in Ron Paul, because we're never going to listen. American patriots are never going to live on their knees. We'd rather die fighting, like George Washington said. Die standing. And we're making a stand with this Ron Paul revolution, no matter how they tell us the Ron Paul revolution is going to go. Because I do believe it got out of hand on them. And they didn't actually think that it was going to be as big as it was this year.
Yeah, definitely his son blew it up.
Yeah, total sabotage. But go check out my blog on my website. Pass this video to your friends, and to wake them up. And look out, Alex. Josh and Terry shows coming at you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for joining us.